Hello, 大家好, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn two common Chinese words, 就 and 才. These two words share similar usage positions in sentences, and they both belong to Chinese adverbs. These similarities are what confuse most Chinese learners. Even though they look simple, their expressions are totally different towards time, attitude, and feeling. Let's start our lesson. The rule number 1. Time. We use 就 when we feel something is early, fast, or sooner than expected. I'll give you some examples. 我8点就起床了. I got up already at 8 o'clock. The 就 in this sentence implied that 8 o'clock is very early. Another example. 他学1年中文就说得很好. He could speak Chinese very well after just 1 year of learning. The 就 here implied that it took him very fast to learn Chinese very well. So for both examples, we use 就 because the time is really fast or early. It sounds like so early, so quick. Repeat after me. 我8点就起床了. 他学1年中文就说得很好. Now let's look at 才. So on the opposite side, we use 才 when we feel something is late, slow, or later than expected. I'll give you similar examples here. 我10点才起床. I got up as late as 10 o'clock. So that implied I got up really late. 他学了5年才会说中文. He could finally speak Chinese after 5 years of learning. That implied it took him really long to speak Chinese. So 才 gives a feeling of so late or took such a long time. Repeat after me. 我10点才起床. 他学了5年才会说中文. Next rule. Small quantity and surprise towards numbers. Let's look at 就 first. 就 here means only for a small number. Let's see some examples. 我就一个妹妹. I only have one younger sister. 我就吃一点点. I will only eat a little bit. So now you should understand, 就 here means not many, only this little much. Now, 才 shows a strong surprise about a small and unexpected number. Examples. 他才赚了10块钱. He only earned 10 yuan. Even though 就 and 才 here are both used with small numbers, but 才 carries a feeling of surprise. So in this sentence, it means we think 10 yuan he earned is too little, and we expected much more. Next example. 才3点你就走了. It's only 3 o'clock. You are leaving already? Well, we already learned in the first rule that 就 can be used to say something happens very early in time. Well, here, 才 is also used to point out an early time, but it's different. Just like how 才 shows a surprise about a small number in the last sentence. Here, it also expresses surprise about an early time. We feel it's too early for this person to leave, or we didn't expect this person to leave this soon. Remember this logic. Both 就 and 才 are used to express personal, subjective feelings, not just the actual time. You can also use this simple formula to tell them apart once and for all. When a person plus 才 plus action is used, it means the action happens too late or too slowly. For example, 他才回家 means he came home very late. But when 才 plus number or time is used, it means it is surprisingly still early, or the amount is unexpectedly small. For example, 才10块钱 is only 10 yuan, means the money amount is surprisingly little. And 才3点 it's only 3 o'clock, means it's surprisingly still too early. It carries a tone of surprise and disbelief. Repeat after me. 他才赚了10块钱。才3点你就走了。I know these two rules are a little bit tricky, but once you truly understand them, you will never mix them up again. The last rule: immediate response and attitude. 就 can mean right away. Do it immediately. For example, 我现在就去 I will go right now. 就 here emphasize that I will do it at once, without any delay. Repeat after me. 我现在就去。Well, 才 can mean a firm refusal in a very stubborn tone. 我才不去呢. There is no way I'm going. Here, 才 shows a very strong attitude that I refuse completely. There is no way. Repeat after me. 我才不去呢. Alright, so these are the three main rules for 就 and 才. You might still feel a little confused and haven't fully got the differences yet. So now let's look at two pairs of comparison sentences, especially based on the first two rules. First pair. 他7点就上班. He goes to work as early as 7 o'clock. 他10点才上班. He goes to work as late as 10 o'clock. So the first sentence emphasizes that he goes to work very early, and the second one emphasizes he goes to work late. The second pair. 我就买了2个苹果. I only bought 2 apples. 你才买了2个苹果. You only bought 2 apples. So both sentences are used with small numbers, 2 apples only. But the second one with 才 shows a surprise that maybe I expect you to buy much more. Here is a summary comparison table of how to use these two words based on what we learned today. Feel free to take a screenshot. Finally, let's do a small quiz. Try to fill in 就 or 才 in the below sentences. 他7点出门了. He left at 7 already. 我有2本书. I only have 2 books. 5点不用着急回家. It's only 5 o'clock. Don't need to head back yet. 我不告诉你呢. I'm definitely not telling you. You can write down your answers in the comment section. I will check for you. Well, that's all for today's lesson. I hope you understand better 就 and 才 now. If so, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!